Hello and welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to do a lot more social link activities. We're getting close to a dungeon, don't worry, we'll get there with the next few updates. But first, we're going to talk with the awkward girl yet again. As you may have noticed, she does have issues with speaking. It's a common problem, you know. I don't think her issue is with stuttering, it's more like she just happens to blurt stuff out that tends to be very abrasive. Again, that might be a common reaction if you're not entirely comfortable with how you speak or how others might perceive you. My issue with my speaking was originally like stuttering or mumbling. I still mumble a little bit. But anyway, since our expression is so damn good, we were able to convey some decent lessons to her. We're also going to finish up the Justice Arcana in this update, and we're going to do some more work on the Hermit social link, or at least prepare some stuff for future Hermit links. We're getting closer. Yay! She thanked us. Ooh. Surprisingly, no, she is not an S-link that you can get. I don't know what it is about Narukami, but apparently just everybody is just so damn attracted to his animal magnetism. They all just want to ride upon the Narukami train. There are no new books. For some reason I thought there were, but apparently that's in the next few days. But, in the meantime, let's go ahead and go advance. Forget, who are we? Oh yeah, I think we're doing Yosuke's social link. I honestly forget what the drama girl's name is. It's been so long. I think it's Yumi. We're not going to be talking to her for a little bit. But anyway, we haven't chatted up Yosuke, that douchebag, in a while. So let's go ahead and hang out with old Chucklefuck. Chuckle nuts, whatever. So Yosuke pretty much barged in our room. He's actually the first one to actually come in here, and already he's talking about porn. Gotta unguard him. Like I'd hide mine such an. That sucks. If you played P4 Arena, Yosuke's fetish is nurses. So that must have been awkward. Naughty Nurses 7. We are actually working on bringing someone to our room, but we already have Yosuke here, so that's cool. Yeah, Yosuke, let's bring Nanako in for the conversation about us talking about porn and other stuff of that nature. Jesus. Yosuke. She is a small girl. I don't think she was having the same ideas that you were. God, you are such a tool sometimes. I've always been ahead of my time. Okay. Yeah, sure. I will smack you, I swear, Yosuke. Oh, but Yosuke's getting all depressed about Saki. I give Yosuke some shit, but he is generally one of the better characters in the Persona series. I like Yosuke a lot. I just forgot how much of a douche he can be to other characters. He's cool with us, though. Yeah, I guess. I mean, the police can't really do much. And it's good that Yosuke actually puts his trust in us. He uses the term partner a lot for us, which I find endearing. Yosuke can be a cool guy when he wants to be. Yosuke now can slap the shit out of us to get our ailments off. It's good to help out with the community. I mean, granted, it might be a bit of a drag for your weekend, but still. Time to look at your porn. That has got to be the most awkward, conversation. Talking about your porn preferences or looking at your friend's porn. I mean, that's... Surprisingly, I haven't had to have that many conversations about this kind of thing. Enough about that. Let's hang out with Nanako and finish the Justice Arcana. Ugh. And as usual, with the final social link with, it's voiced, so cool. For once in his life, he's coming home. Oh. It makes me sad this social link is over, but it has some pretty good conclusion to it. By yourself? Seriously? I don't eat salad for breakfast.
But it's dinner time right now.
Yeah, your clever joke goes right over her head, but it doesn't matter. Because this is level 10. Okay. Good for you, Nanako. You have some good morals. You have some good sense about you. Don't want to eat all that shit, like junk food and stuff, right away.
After Mom died, Dad and me have both been lonely.
Oh.
But I have Dad, and I need to do my best so Dad doesn't feel lonely either.
Yeah.
You're my family too, so let's work hard together.
All right. Ah. Don't say, but I'm not your mom. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving this to you.
I don't know how many copies of this I have, which is weird. Is Nanako and her parents in it?
Dad made excellent.
I don't know if we actually ever see Nanako's mom,
Family
like in
too,
any kind of
so
reference.
You should have a family picture. Let's get a picture of you and me and Dad all together one day.
The Justice Arcana.
I love you.
It tugs on your heartstrings. It starts off depressing, but then it turns out really good at the end. It makes you feel good. Ah. And as always, it has the huge inspirational music. So we are making some damn good progress. So now we've maxed out both Dojima and Nanako's social link, as well as Margaret's. And pretty soon we'll be maxing out that Fox social link and Chie's as well. At least at the rate this is going. So we actually get Shrosha. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Either way, it's a really cool angel persona.
Before we're done.
But it uses a lot of light spells, which I'm not really that great with. I don't really like using light or dark spells, because they're kind of like 50-50, and they're not really useful on bosses.
Come home.
Yeah.
I know, I'm surprised
I
myself.
made dinner with Big Bro today. We made salad and a bunch of other
What she's
stuff.
saying is we made more salad.
See, good work, Nanako.
She's really pumped about that
Wash
salad.
your hands. Hurry. Sit down.
She's really.
I
cheap.
know. It really makes you feel good, doesn't it?
I'm sure it's. thanks to-
Aw.
Dad, Big Bro.
She's more pumped about you being here than me.
I got it. Let's eat then.
Yay! Let's see, who are we hanging out with today? It is Chie, and we will be hanging out with her today. Although for the next update, we're going to be hanging out with Chie, but as I've mentioned multiple times, the next update will have an opportunity to be more intimate with Chie. You do have an option to make her your girlfriend. But as I've said as well, I don't go for Chie as the waifu option. Again, I like Chie. I like Chie a lot. Chie's awesome. The voice acting, the character herself, everything. The equator. She's just a great character. All the female characters are great. I don't really care for Yukiko in certain areas because she's kind of bland. Gameplay-wise, she's great, but still. I don't know. It's just I tend to like resonate with Rise a little bit more. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with Laura Bailey, and I just find characters she voices a lot cuter. I don't know. That might sound a bit weird. Yeah, screw it. Anyway, I go with Rise on this one, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to show off the other romance options for the other female characters. I've said this before too, but after every video where I'd do a romance option, I'll show off when I do the just friends option, which is going to be an option that you have, I'm also going to show off the romance option at the end of the video, just to show what could have happened. And I'll show it off as one big, massive video toward the end of the series. So yeah, getting back to what's actually going on screen. She said some dick things because she was awkward, and now she's going to go apologize. So, good for her. She's broken through the fear of social growth. And now she's better at speaking, so now we can go talk to the fox whenever it's raining.
Yo!
Now it's time to hang out with Chie.
Yeah, let's go!
I start cutting off Chie's in dialogue there. She's been doing that for hours. Was it Bruce Lee? Because if it was Bruce Lee, I think it's just because he was Bruce Lee. Oh, and here's Takeshi. Remember this shitbird? Were you robbed again? Yeah, you kind of were a huge coward, weren't you? You know, I would say it's kind of unwise to talk that shit to a girl who can just kick your face in. Oh, and now he's trying to mac on Yukiko. Oh, that is such an asshole thing to say. I might not exactly have Yukiko in my... I might not exactly go for Yukiko in this. She's not exactly my type, but still, that's a shit thing to say about a girl. Any girl. I don't care if they're your type or not, you just don't say that shit. It's fucked, man. And I'm surprised Chie didn't kick him in the teeth right there. This was actually addressed in the anime. Aww. That is pretty sad. I have a huge soft spot for dogs. Animals in general, but dogs especially. Yeah. Yeah, it got a little too protective to the point where it's... Yeah. We don't need to go back on Chie's shadow. That was kind of explanatory enough. Ah, it's all good. The first step in getting over your problem is admitting that you have one. And she's got the blushy blushes. Everyone's looking for that special someone. And you will have that special someone, Chie, with an alternate version of Narukami. Like Wooly from The Best Friends. Or Chip Cheesem, apparently. So yeah, Chie learns Bufula. A skill she has no frickin' need for. Weird how she learns the second level ice spell, like, toward the end of her social link. So yeah, she adopted that dog, and apparently it's like a huge mastiff. Or it's like it's like one of those huge shaggy dogs, not a mastiff.
See you later.
Those things are adorable. They're like a big old pillow. You just want to cuddle with it.
You're back.
I have a smaller version of that kind of dog. As usual, Ko and Daisuke are the two guys who call me the most on my phone. What does that say? So now we're having a study party with Ko and Daisuke. And I'm pretty sure the reason why you do that is so that you can unlock a certain book. But enough of that. I think we're going to head off to the hospital. Yeah, there's Yumi. Just sitting out there, being depressed about her dead dad. Or her dad who's dying. Same difference. Not dealing with that shit today. Not today. Wow, the sky's purple. I guess that makes sense considering, we're in a hospital where death is a huge thing. And purple is the color of death in Japan. But we're not doing the death arcana just yet. That's for later. What's Sayako got to say today? Yeah, let's not be a dick. What happened, Sayako?
Stop.
I don't have a degree for it, but...
I'm sorry.
Oh. Ooh, that's rough. That's rougher. We're going to be hearing this dramatic music a lot today, aren't we? Aww. Well, I'm not really sure how to touch on this one. It's not that you forgot about him, you just had other lives you were dealing with. You're being a nurse and you're doing the best you can. Yeah, don't blame yourself. You were in a different hospital. You transferred because, that last lady who called you a slutty bitch came and, caught you cheating with her husband. That's why you transferred. That giggle does not match that face. Oh, well, we're past that portion of awkwardness. Wow, how are we, way closer to her than we are with some of our teammates?
I'll do it.
Little by little, we're helping people find their resolve and get better at their jobs. Or with their lives in general. Okay, so it's raining today, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
Hey, you got your umbrella. What is a killer like? Probably a little fucked in the head, if I'd had to... Again, we were just talking about the investigation, but now we're talking about exams. I feel like one takes priority over the other. I don't know why. I just think the one that has murder might be a little bit more important than whether or not we get an A or a B on a test. Just my thoughts. Are they allowed to wear this headwear in high school? Does nobody screen these teachers? Ooh, this one I actually know. I know this question because I watched G Gundam. The King of Hearts does not have a mustache. I knew that one really quick. Because I actually have a pillow with the King of Hearts on my bed. Yes, some clerk made a huge fuck up and just took off the mustache. And now every single poker card has King of Hearts with no mustache. Can you imagine what Domon Kashi would look like with a mustache? I don't know, it doesn't work. And yet Master Asia was the previous King of Hearts in G Gundam, and he has a huge mustache. He's got a cool one. I say huge. Whatever, I'm talking about G Gundam. Man of history. And home gardening. I don't think I ever really read these books. I think the trophy just comes from you having them. And as usual, we're going to talk to this gas station attendant. No real purpose, just, you know. We saw them at the beginning of the game, just figured how they're doing and why they always decide to stick out in the rain. And yet they're not an S-Link. I wonder why. Anyway, trying to talk to the fox about the girl who couldn't speak properly. This fox is gonna have like the flu pretty soon. It makes me wonder, A, how did this fox get the bib on it? And B, how did it get the scars on its face? My brain just stopped there for a minute. And on its ears. It has nicked ears. Who took the time to put a bib around a fox? The original monk here, or what? Whatever, we're getting better stuff at the TV world from the fox. Better healings. We are closer to a fox who has no real means of talking to us than our quote-unquote best friend character. Wow.
Welcome home, big
The fox is more likely to take a mortal blow from me than Yosuke. Alright, Nanako, I never need to talk to you ever again, so I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go talk to, I think we do tutoring tonight. Or we're just gonna catch some bugs. Now I will never mess up on catching bugs, hopefully. But in this particular update, we are actually going to put those bugs to proper use. We are going to do some fishing. Because I think we have enough bugs for... I think we have one of each kind of bug that we need. I'm pretty sure. But we will go fishing at the end of this, toward the end of this video. Do some tutoring. Time to hang out with Mr. Nakajima. You know, Adachi, if you want to, like, form a perimeter or, you know, do a stakeout, you might want to just not stay in one place or... Okay, whatever.
Can you teach me this?
Oh my god, I hate dealing with past participles and English grammar. That shit is the worst. I like English and all. Like, I like the literary part of it, but grammar and stuff like that is the worst class, or the worst classes, and they're just garbage.
Mister.
I'd like to say no. That's a lie. No, we're totally lying to this kid. We are setting him up for the biggest freaking haymaker ever. There is totally bullying. We shouldn't lie to Shu, even though that's the correct answer, but shit. Oh, well, I guess if we're gonna be Shu's bodyguard, I guess that's fine. I guess it makes sense. Uh-huh. Not you. Gotcha. But seriously, like, the shit talk about I, even though it wasn't directly to her face, that's bullying. That is fucked.
You'll come again.
Jesus. Well, no, that's bullying. I don't care. Even if it was complimentary or not, or something like that, no, that's fucked. Whatever. Well, not whatever, but, you know.
Thank you very
Let's move
much.
on. We're getting closer with Shu. Surprisingly, there's not really much of a disaster considering what his social link, what his arcana is. It's weird that in JoJo, the tower is represented by a frickin' bug. which of course gets its shit kicked in by Team Joestar. Hey, it's time to hang out with Ko and Daisuke. Algebra 1. Okay. And learn how to you know, you don't... Exactly. Don't borrow him if you're gonna bitch about him. He's trying his best. That's kind of like me. I don't have to take math anymore, because I'm done with it. We keep giving everybody such different frickin' like mixed messages. Chie, we're apparently a frickin' math genius. With Ko, we suck at math. I don't know. All I know is how to kick a soccer ball. Or football. Not sure what Japan calls it. Oh, I'm sure Ko really wants to hang out with Chie. Because Ko's got a little queshy quash. That is so ironic, because he actually likes her.
Whoa.
Again, that's kind of the reason, if you actually pick Ko for your social link, for the representative of the Strength Arcana, as opposed to Daisuke, the reason why I eventually, for the Moon Arcana, I has feelings for Ko instead of Daisuke, but the reason why Ko doesn't like her is because he has a crush on Chie. So yeah, it plays into that. And I think in the anime series, that's exactly what happens. And then Chie and I get into a freaking slap fight. Yeah, I'm saving right here because I'm going fishing next. And I did not want to waste any bait or waste a day. And I actually fuck up. I actually fuck up in this particular part, and it cuts away to when I actually learn what the hell I'm doing. It's been a while. So first you're going to see the incorrect way of how to use a fishing rod. My brain just did not want to work at that point. So I think I use... No, I use the rare breadcrumb for my fuck-up round. You gotta wait for it to go under the water. Fortunately, this is... Yeah. I fucked up. Oh, God. This is embarrassing. It is. It's truly embarrassing. Eventually, I show off the correct way of how to fish. But to my knowledge, unless you just want to do this for kicks, you only really need to use fishing for... Only need to use fishing twice. I think you have to use the analog stick to get it within the blue and then hold circle. I obviously did not freaking remember that because I just fail it outright. Yeah. Don't worry, I show up the correct answer to this. Yeah, to my knowledge, yeah, there we go. To my knowledge, you only need to use this like twice, I think. You do need the do need the breadcrumbs in order to catch a goldfish, because that is necessary for the next hermit, for the next part of the hermit social link. And eventually fishing plays into the last portion of the hermit social link. But besides that, I don't think there's really any need. Unless you want to go ahead and make a fish weapon. So yeah, we got a Genji Ayu. Not what we were looking for, but we do catch one of every fish. I think. We're going to catch a red goldfish now. I was kind of nervous and thinking, yeah, I need to restart this in case I don't catch this goldfish. Because you need that. Because the next social link involves cats. And cats like fish. But fortunately, we catch a goldfish. I think I gave up my last goldfish to the ghost woman at the shrine area. Won't be making that mistake twice. And then I just figured, screw it. I got 3 more attempts. I'll just catch some more fish and get some more practice in. It's not like the fishing in Twilight Princess or Sega Bass Fish Pro Masters or whatever, but it's a decent little minigame. Yeah, we caught a trout. You could buy that off of TV, off of the infomercials. I think I go for an amber Sema after this. Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what I go for. I forget what I caught here. I'm pretty sure it's an amber Sema. Yeah, there it is. I think I might have caught one of every fish. Nope, I did not catch a huge fish, as it's called. I want to say that's something that you get off of Tanaka's program too. Although, now that I think about it, maybe you do need to fish again and catch a huge fish in order to get access to a portion of the Hermit Social Link. But fishing doesn't really take up too much time, and considering the way that you catch the huge fish is with the most common insect that you can catch at the shrine, it shouldn't really be that much of an issue. I might start fishing in the evenings from now on as opposed to catching bugs. Or I might do both. We'll see. As long as you keep it in the blue, you're good. Which I tended to mess up a little bit here. Yakuza also has some really good fishing segments. Yeah, Inaba Trout's a lot easier to catch than a huge fish. Or maybe the RNG goddess just wasn't with me today. Anyway. Ocean Day. I don't get half these holidays. But apparently you just get off random days of the week from school due to some other thing. Anyway, let's watch the shopping program and grab something. I forget what I order on Tanaka's today. I don't think it's the purple suit. I think I get the other thing. No, I'm pretty sure I got the purple suit actually, because I think because the huge candy is good. Because I don't really get too many, yeah, I get the purple suit. I don't really get too many, like, temporary stat booster items. It just seems like a waste of a turn to me. I know that might sound a little bit weird, but again, this is a New Game Plus run, so most of the stuff that they can offer is way inferior to most of the spells or techniques I can use, so. So next, we're actually gonna end the video during the daytime of July 18th, and that's because this part of the series is when you can actually hang out with Chie, and going to hang out with Chie is where things become more intimate, which is going to require me to do, and since if I want to live up to what I've been saying constantly, I'm going to need to make two separate videos. So I'm going to need to make two separate save files. One where I just stick with Rise, and one where I go for every girl and just show off the results of that. So this EMA involves a guy, or involves somebody, it's a guy, who has a terrible fear of cats. Like, dreadful fear. And I believe you need to go back to the Dojima residence after you talk to him to actually find a cat for him to see. But for some reason at the end of this video, I don't find it. Either I'm blind or I just didn't do something right. So the next time, in the next video, I'll definitely have tried to meet the requirements. If not, I'll have to reload a little earlier. Ooh, I caught a ladybug. I caught 2 Tatsuhime ladybugs. I knew I caught 2 of them at one point. I'll have to do something that'll trigger the cat popping up. And then I'll just show off that and show how that part of the social link progresses. And we'll hang out with Chie. And again, I'll show the just friends option and I'll show off the romance option. This gentleman is not the guy who's afraid of cats. Yeah, I don't want to talk to this refreshed old man about walking around at night. Oh, the lady in black there is actually the lady we saw in the hospital. We'll be talking to her eventually. No, it's this guy we need to talk to. His girlfriend likes cats, but he's his girlfriend, who's his fiance, likes cats. But he is freaking terrified of cats. I'm not sure how you can be afraid of cats. Dogs, maybe. Dogs are big, but dogs are also fluffy and adorable. That's not the C word, dude. The C word's a lot worse. Ugh. The meowing and the whiskers and the evil little claws. The claws I can understand, but the meowing and whiskers? Ooh, that's a deal breaker for her, huh? We can't get married unless you overcome your fear of cats. I think you can do all 3 of them. And just keep scaring the shit out of this guy. Meow like a cat. Wait, I think that's the next option. And you just do like what Travis Touchdown does in friggin' No More Heroes. Meow meow. One of these days I'll do No More Heroes too. Maybe. Yeah, because the cat's in front of the Dojima residence. I just don't see it. Yeah, it just didn't pop up. So, there's a dog, but that's not a cat. That's completely opposite of a cat. Yeah, it's supposed to be right in front of the car, right here. Like right in front of Dojima's garage, and I'm looking for it, but I just don't see it. Anyway. Again, I'll probably show off finding the cat in the next update. So, no worries. Because it is supposed to be here on this day. And that way you can talk to him about the cat. But anyway, let's just buy some barrier corn. And a tomato seedling. So, we got all the vegetables that we need for today, and now we're going to head over to the shopping district, and then we're going to see Chie in the next update. Yeah, I just cannot find this damn cat. Ugh. Whatever. I'll find the cat in the next update. That really bugged me, though. Anyway, that'll do it for this particular video. Tune in next time when we hang out with Chie. Until then, thanks for watching.